Henry and Gordon were lonely when Thomas left the yard to run his branch line. They missed him very much. They had more work to do. They couldn't wait in the shed till it was time and find their coaches at the platform. They had to fetch them. They didn't like that. Edward sometimes did odd jobs. And so did James. But James soon started grumbling too. The Fat Controller kindly gave Henry and Gordon new coats of paint, but they still grumbled dreadfully. We get no rest, we get no rest, they complained as they clanked about the yard. But the coaches only laughed. You're lazy and slack, you're lazy and slack, they answered in their quiet, rude way. The big stations at both ends of the line each have a turntable. The Fat Controller had them made so tender engines can be turned round. It is dangerous for tender engines to go fast backwards. Tank engines like Thomas don't need turntables. They can go just as well backwards as forwards. You don't understand, little Thomas. We tender engines have a position to keep up. You haven't a tender, and that makes a difference. It doesn't matter where you go, but we are important. And for the Fat Controller to make us shunt trucks, fetch coaches, and go on some of those dirty sidings, it's not the proper thing. Thomas chuckled and went off with Annie and Clarabel. Disgraceful, disgraceful, he hissed as he ran backwards to the turntable. The turntable was in a windy place close to the sea. It was only just big enough for Gordon, and if he was not on it just right, he put it out of balance and made it difficult to turn. Today, Gordon was in a bad temper, and the wind was blowing fiercely. His driver tried to make him stop in the right place, but Gordon wasn't trying. At last, Gordon's driver gave it up. The fireman tried to turn the handle, but Gordon's weight and the strong wind prevented him. The driver, some plate players, and the fireman all tried together. It's no good, they said at last, mopping their faces. Your tender upsets the balance. If you were a nice tank engine, you'd be all right. Now you'll have to pull the next train backwards.
Get the Fat Controller to give you tanks and a bunker. You feel a new engine. We tank engines never get out of breath, you know.
Gordon snorted, but didn't answer. Even James laughed when he saw him. Take care, hissed Gordon. You might stick too.
No fear, I'm not so fat as you. I mustn't stick.
He stopped on just the right place to balance the table. It could now swing easily. James turned much too easily. The wind puffed him round like a top. He couldn't stop. At last the wind died down and James stopped turning. Well, well, are you playing roundabouts? Poor James, feeling quite giddy, rolled off to the shed without a word. That night, the three engines had an indignation meeting. It's shameful to treat tender engines like this. Henry gets hooshed by elephants.
Gordon has to go backwards, and people think he's a tank engine.
James spins round like a top and everyone laughs at us.
And added to that, the fat controller makes us shunt in dirty sidings. Listen. We'll do it tomorrow. The fat controller will look silly.